Hi you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally back with another documentary, a highly requested one. You guys want me to check out Manny Pacquiao, PacMan. I hope we're gonna see like the background, everything, where he comes from. One of the world's greatest boxer. I think he working like as a politician right now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know too much about him other than that. So yeah, I'm very excited about this one. I'm not gonna ramble or anything. Let's get straight into this documentary.
Born into abject poverty, Manny's family lived in General Santos City.
You lived in really tin shanty poverty.
Peddling anything he could find to put food in his family's bellies. It became apparent to Pacquiao the only way to free his family from this place would be with his fists.
He's gone already as a young.
Whatever success that I accomplish and how much money I earn, I will never forget that feeling.
Best feeling.
Manny Pacquiao and his crew are in the holiday spirit, giving away turkeys and pumpkin pies to needy families.
I still understand, I still feel the hearts of the poor people.
I always said, you never know when the next
course.
Muhammad Ali's gonna walk through your door.
Where you come from?
Copies of Manny Pacquiao stamps have gone on sale in the country.
I knew he was special.
And Manny Pacquiao really fighting like a true champion.
Manny PacMan
One
Pacquiao.
great to another.
A rags to riches story for the ages.
When you were younger, explain why you ran away from home.
At age 14, after his father killed and ate his dog, Manny left home.
Whoa! 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 I did not see this. Hold on. Whoa!
I decided to go to Manila to continue my boxing career and to help my family.
He would find his way to Manila to train in a rundown gym. His ability caught the owner's eye. He permitted Manny to sleep inside the gym.
He actually
that's
slept
nice.
inside the ring.
He slept wherever he could, sometimes in the gym, sometimes in the street, but always dreaming of
I'm just shocked already. Like, what a story. And it just started.
becoming a professional boxer.
At age 16, a starving street kid named Manny Pacquiao made his pro debut. He had to lie about his age to compete. He also fought 7 pounds under the weight.
You weighed 98 and the minimum was 105.
Yes.
You put heavy things in your pocket.
Just to make the 105.
Pacquiao. Now remember, Manny Pacquiao still
1995.
undefeated with a
I
record
was
of
2
4
years
wins
old.
and no loss.
Back
Do you
then.
realize he turned pro as a 16-year-old pro? Not even 5 feet tall, not even 100
He
pounds.
has to lie about it.
It looks like he wants to throw those power bombs.
Manny's electrifying style endeared him to local fighting fans and delivered one fantastic confrontation after another.
More.
I never thought he'd get
anywhere as a fighter. He was wild. He
show
threw
it, though.
punches from all directions, no signs whatsoever. But he had power, and he had guts, he had courage.
He made roughly $20 for the fight.
He won $20?
I think it's going to be a short night, as far as this fight is concerned. Well, Pacquiao hopes so.
Relentless pressure. A hallmark of the Pacquiao brand.
Baby, he is a fast punching machine. He should go non-stop now. That's his style. Yes, that's it.
He developed a reputation as someone who could end a fight at any moment with a single punch.
He said he got me. He was smiling. Yeah, he good.
Pacquiao
He got me.
unbeaten in 10 fights. Very impressive young fighter.
At age 17, accompanied by an actual regular diet of nutritious food, Manny's body began to mature.
And imagine like what he didn't have if you just get the tools, the nutrition, and everything.
He failed to make the flyweight of 105.
Still? Would help.
Pacquiao, he's out. It's over. Oh my gosh, it's over. Manny Pacquiao,
PacMan down?
it's over. Manny Pacquiao, it's over. Cannot get up on time. It's over. Manny Pacquiao.
It was a tough reminder that while he was talented, he was still just a kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at the
But he's a very
comparisons with the
popular
size.
All, everywhere we go, they ask for Manny Pacquiao. But he's young. He's colorful.
I just noticed they say 1995, like, never mind.
Pacquiao's non-stop assault of combination jabs, hooks, and uppercuts would become his signature style.
No, what am I talking about? Because he's 40 now. This is 1995.
Well by Manny Pacquiao.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Again with the right-left combination.
And I'm not close to him.
And Manny Pacquiao punching at will.
Oh!
It's a big victory for Manny
I could hear that
Pacquiao.
one.
His first win over a foreign opponent.
With
Cash.
23 wins, the PacMan would contend for his first internationally
Get some
recognized
cash
belt.
there. See, what if it
At
was like that now? They
33-0,
just give you the cash.
He was an
right-
undefeated powerhouse. Most fans at the time felt Manny was being moved up too quickly.
This WBC flyweight title on the line, the title of Chichai Shashikul, Manny Pacquiao.
At this stage, a loss could have meant a
golden.
return to poverty and obscurity. But when you fight for a cause greater than yourself, to break free from a ruthless cycle of poverty, how much you can take is not quantifiable.
See, look how he tricked him with that.
And down he goes when
He
there was
did.
a cracking body shot in amongst a barrage of blows. Manny Pacquiao has come of age in Thailand. He is a world champion.
At
Okay,
age
so Thailand.
18,
This guy's
the
finished.
PacMan was a world champion.
Ow!
Won the lineal championship of the world and then skipped up a couple weight classes.
Shashikul, his reign is over. The Pac-Man's has just begun.
Because in his early years, he was fighting to earn a living, to improve the quality of life of his family.
A new champion had risen.
Because he didn't have the
He was
body
now
for it, but
a
he
national
had the
hero. The people cheered his triumphant return to the Philippines, and Pacquiao began to see just how great the effect he could have.
The WBC flyweight champion, Manny Pacquiao.
See, it's not a matter of just punching. A lot of guys throw punches, but they don't always have the same kind of results that a guy like Pacquiao had. He knew when to punch.
And the movement.
It turns out having 3 meals a day and a solid sleep and training schedule did wonders for the former street kid. Unfortunately, this worked against him, as he was no longer able to maintain the 112-pound limit. He forced himself into extreme dehydration in order to defend his belt. He was
That's not
knocked
good.
out. It was another lesson learned for the 18-year-old kid. After the defeat, Manny moved into a more natural weight of 122. He immediately fought for another title belt against a fighter who had never been knocked down in his career.
Wins the WBC International
The time had come for Manny to take the next step. He packed his bags and headed for America. Despite being a champion in Asia, Pacquiao couldn't find a promoter who would work with him.
Really?
Until he met Freddie Roach.
Well, they walked in my gym about 12 years ago, and Mr. Nazario, his manager at the time, and yeah.
Who would not want to work with him back in the Philippines? Like,
asked me to work the mitts with him, and after one round on the mitts, I walked over to my people. I said, "Wow, this kid can fight."
Roach had trained over 25 world champion fighters.
You know, that first round really told me something.
I've seen guys fast before, and I've seen guys with power before, but never someone that had both.
It wasn't long before Pacquiao would get his chance. The super bantamweight champion was scheduled to defend his title, but his opponent dropped out on just 2 weeks' notice.
I don't blame him.
Pacquiao agreed to fight the bigger, stronger, and much more known champion.
All right, upcoming, Leshanolo Ledwaba will be taking on Manny Pacquiao. And for more on that, let's go back downstairs to Jim Lampley. Jim?
Relashanola Ledwaba against Manny Pacquiao. I'll get it right. Pacquiao
was a late-minute replacement against Lelo Ledwaba, who was considered a guy on the rise on pound-for-pound list, top 10 type, maybe a heavy favorite.
Now the opponent is a real pro.
For the IBF Super Bantamweight Championship of
this is
the
first fight in America.
Pacquiao. Say Pacquiao.
Pacquiao should fight here. He shouldn't try to get into a boxing match with this master boxer.
Hell no.
I think this guy just hit so hard.
Look at the difference between them.
I had never seen him. I frankly had never heard of him. But I've seen and heard of him now.
Better pronounce his name right. Sheesh, and that guy is good.
Oh, that's a TKO victory for the very impressive Manny Pacquiao, who takes a good fighter and just takes him apart.
Pacquiao established himself as a crowd-pleasing entry into the featherweight division.
And now, a two-time world champion, he is now the reigning IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
The victory put Manny on the map. He had become much more than just a celebrity.
For Pacquiao, he's the king of the Philippines. He's a god over there.
Parades, politicians, everyone wanted to see the kid who had fought himself from one of the poorest places on earth to the top of the world.
He's an icon. He's a legend. He's inspiration to many, many people over there. When you're the king of the hill, not to allow that to take your fire away. And that's difficult to do, especially when you're the king of a country.
Back in the Philippines, he is a star of astounding proportions, up there with an Ali, a Chavez in their countries.
Who sent many top fighters into the ring. But I think Pacquiao has already gotten some of Julio's respect for his power.
Look at the quickness.
Oh, big left hand by Pacquiao. Julio seems a little bit flustered by Manny's power.
Don't get fooled by his size.
And down goes Julio.
That is the look of a guy who knows he's made a big mistake.
This is some prospect, Bobby. To me, he's every bit as exciting as Prince Nassim Hamed.
He just keeps going.
And Bill Clancy's seen enough.
Pacquiao destroyed him in such a way, we wondered, what could he do against Marco Antonio Barrera? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Barrera may be a little long in the tooth, but he's still one of the best ever.
Manny stacked on weight to move up into the featherweight division to face his greatest test yet. Three-time world champion, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Barrera was considered one of the very best fighters in the world. Manny was something of an upstart, just starting to rise. And the expectation was that Barrera would be just too much for him.
They said the jump up in weight would be too much, that Barrera was just too big.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Barrera opened as a 4-1 favorite.
It's the kind of fight that
Love
I'll never
underdog.
forget watching.
Imagine saying that Manny Pacquiao is
To Barrera was scary. The way he dominated Barrera.
making it too easy.
It would become a defining moment.
He's gonna step into the ring. That's a good decision.
This was 2003.
They could have done that 2 rounds. The Filipino star Manny Pacquiao annihilates, destroys, and embarrasses the great Marco Antonio Barrera. Pacquiao's going to be looking hard for people who want to face that kind of devastation.
He was now a 3-time world champion.